Hey everyone, I'm meteorologist Alden German here in the WHAS 11 Weather Center. I want to roll through exactly what we're expecting for tomorrow with that potential severe weather rolling into the region. Seeing a lot of things change with the forecast. I want to start with our severe weather outlook for tomorrow. So as we look at that orange area there, which includes most of our viewing area in those outlying counties, that's risk level 3 out of 5. So we're kind of right there in the bullseye for that potential for strong to severe storms tomorrow during the morning, but mostly in the afternoon. So that timing has changed just a little bit. Those main threats that we're looking at include damaging wind gusts, isolated tornadoes, and some hail. Putting it there a little bit more specifically, I have gone ahead and put tornadoes there in that medium range just because we can't rule out the possibility, and there's going to be enough ingredients there that we could get a couple of isolated spin-ups. So it's more of a precautionary medium. Although we could see some hail, it's going to be a little bit on the lower end there for that threat. What we're going to be watching in particular is how much fuel we have for these storms to work with. As we look at that storm fuel parameter, those reds back there indicating some moderate fuel for any storms that develop to work with, and it kind of peaks there around 12:30 tomorrow afternoon. So if anything develops there, it would feed off of that for a while and maintain its strength as it continues to push eastward through the early afternoon hours. But afterwards, we notice things start to diminish fairly quickly, especially as we get a cold front to push through. So this is mainly a daytime event for us. As we look at futurecast as of about 11:30 or 11 o'clock on Wednesday morning, we're going to stay fairly windy through the course of the night, but by 2:30 we should see this first band of rain and thunderstorms pushing through. Same threats, gusty winds, heavy rain, maybe some hail. The tornado risk is a bit lower in the morning, but of course not zero. And this will be the first band, and then we'll be watching for another band to be developing out to our west after sunrise tomorrow morning. But we're going to have to watch is to see how much clearing we can get with the cloud cover, because if we see significant clearing, that's going to allow for more warming, and that would also increase the amount of fuel any potential thunderstorms that develop have to work with. So as we continue further there through the afternoon, Futurecast trying to speed up things just a little bit with this latest run. This is 10:30 tomorrow morning. Temperatures, though, still fairly mild. We should be able to make it into the lower end middle 60s. And as we continue into the afternoon, still seeing some of those thunderstorms, trying to pin them mostly south of I-64, but I think we can see something develop north of I-64 too at 2 o'clock. So it could also have some training thunderstorms, which would result in some heavy downpours of rain and maybe some localized flooding. By 6 p.m., the threat should largely be moving out of here. We'll have a cold front pushing through. You can see how it's in the 60s there in Louisville and Bardstown and Columbia, but it's only in the 50s in southern Indiana and even in the 40s possibly by 6 p.m. Further off to our west. And then our temperatures will really start to back off as we head into our Friday. So as for those rain totals, amounts of 1 to 2 inches will be possible. I think we'll see some of those heavier amounts south of the Western Kentucky and Bluegrass Parkways, a little bit less as you head further north, kind of near the I-69 corridor in southern Indiana. Flooding concerns are on the lower end, but again, if you see any training thunderstorms producing heavy rain over a prolonged period of time, then you could possibly see some localized areas of flooding. So still a complex forecast, and Ben and I will be here tomorrow afternoon, as well as Christina San Juan, and then you'll have Sam and Colleen in the morning, in addition to Reed Yaden. And if we got to do any special storm coverage, we will. So that's just a little video update for you here on Wednesday at around, what time is it? It's Wednesday at about 11:15 actually. So stay tuned, download the WHAS 11 app. You can get alerts straight to your cell phone. We will also stream any storm coverage and all of our newscasts online at WHAS11.com or Fire TV or the Roku app if you have it. So multiple different ways.